Yo, what is up, all you stone cold super flies, super fragilistic, espialidocious, fish keeping fucking delis? You watching Aqua Funk Aquatics with me, Aqua Funk. Listen, my last video, I did a little fun thing with my daughter, and I named it Let's Google Fish Keeping. And you guys loved it. Y'all ate it up like a fat kid loves cake. You know what I mean? So I figure, let's do that again. Well, actually, I was gonna do a video on me catching Florida gar, but this happened. Yeah, so I didn't go fishing for no Florida gar with my homeboy, but I still wanted to do this, and you know, I'm an angelfish dude. So we're gonna do one on Let's Google Angelfish. But before we go any further, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so that you can get all the funky little goodness as soon as I put it out there. I got a lot of things coming. I've had a lot of things coming, and you might enjoy some of my videos if the regular old same old is not good enough. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna Google angelfish, and we're gonna see what questions people are Googling, right? Because I figure those are the questions that people are asking the most, and I'm here to answer those questions. But I'm not going to give you the, you know, textbook blah 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 blah. I'm going to give you my opinion with my experiences as to how I keep. Maybe it helps you out. Maybe it helps somebody else out. I don't know, but here we go. So first question that people Googled was, are angelfish aggressive? Well, angelfish are a cichlid from South America, originating from the Amazon River. Now, cichlid, if you don't know what a cichlid is just a classification for a family of fish. For instance, the cichlid family consists of angels, discus, maybe you've heard of Oscars and red devils and dovies and other big aggressive fish like that. Now, it doesn't have the look of it, of course, but it is in that family. They do have those tendencies. So are they aggressive? They can be. They're not super aggressive. They get really aggressive during spawning times. Other than that, no, they're not really aggressive. I take that back. I had one evil angelfish, and for no reason at all, he wanted to kill everything in his sight. So it's a fish. It's a cichlid. So the opportunity for aggression, or the possibility for aggression, is there. Google question 2. How big do angelfish get? All right, so that ranges. The biggest angelfish that you can get would be the Ultim angel, which can get pretty tall from the top to the bottom. And that's the weird thing about angelfish. They're not measured from front to back like all other fish. They're measured from up to down. So you're looking at a Ultim angel, you're looking at 10 inches. I've heard 12 inches and more. I haven't seen that. I've just heard that. But having a 12-inch angelfish with the fins, now the fins getting that tall, I don't see is out of the realm of possibility, especially if it's nice and old and you've taken care of it, because those fins just continue to grow. So, you know, like I said, 15-inch, I don't see why not. My personal opinion, in my experience, you could count on around 10 easily plus. Now, there are some smaller angels like the Leopoldi that only gets top to bottom 6 inches. So you can pretty much, depending on what type of angel you get, the common angels like the marbles. Honestly, marbles are, I got marbles right here. In fact, these marbles that you're looking at are blue marbles I got from TIFFANY White. I'm gonna leave a link for her where you can go and purchase some of these, and in the description section below. But back to their size. Honestly, 8 inches is what you can expect from the average designer angel. Designer angel meaning that it's kind of a mutt, or it's some, you know, some kind of fancy one that people created through selective breeding. Next question: are angelfish hard to keep? That's difficult. That's a very difficult question, because I have a good friend of mine out there in Jamaica, Riley, and at one point he said he couldn't keep an angel to save his life. Now he has angels, but that's 3 years later. He had so many problems keeping angelfish alive. I've met other people saying the same thing. I don't believe angelfish are difficult to keep. I believe that they are a staple in the aquarium hobby because they are easy to keep. There's a couple of fundamental rules. They are cichlids, so a mixture of food leaning towards the heavy meaty side is necessary. Their temperature, because they come from the Amazon, you want to keep they happy around 80, 78, 82. That's where they're happy at. Will they live in 77? Yeah, but I think they're healthiest with the higher temperatures. Plus, it keeps their metabolism up. So no, I don't believe they're hard to keep at all. Oh, you want to keep them out of fast-moving water because all that blowing them around the tank. If you have a lot of power heads, could stress them out. They can just be real tired. They're like sails. The way their body is made, all that high flow could just make them tired, and they just weak. They get weak and die. So keep them out of super high flowing water. Next question: do angelfish need other angelfish? No, they do not need other angelfish. They would be happy by themselves or being the only angelfish in the tank. Is it okay to have just one angelfish? Again, yes, it is. In fact, a single angelfish in a, like, let's say 20, 29, bigger is always better, with a bunch of dealer fish around it, is a good looking tank. How can you tell angelfish male from females? Okay, so anyone who says that they can tell 100% angelfish is a male or female just by looking at them, I'm not going to say is lying to you, because I believe they believe that. And the reason why I say that is because I can take a really good educated guess and probably be right 75% of the time if it's a male or female, just because I've been around them for so long, the way they act, certain small characteristics, but I cannot be 100% and tell you that this is going to be a male or a female. The only 100% way to tell if an angelfish is a male or female is by checking out their tube. That's what it calls a tube, and it only makes itself known when they have paired up and they're ready to spawn. You get a tube come out of the angelfish. Now, if the tube is small and pointed like a pencil tip, the writing part, it's a male. If the tube is blunted like a thumb or an eraser from a pencil, then it's a female. That's the only 100% way to tell if a angelfish is a male or female, but you can take educated guesses. All right, what else we got here? What else we got here? They got some good questions here. I was very pleased at the questions that they asked, that people have been asking. How can you tell if an angelfish is happy? Well, here's the way you can tell if an angelfish is happy. If it's swimming around in the middle of the tank, its fins are erect and not clamped, and they are lively, like they come to your hand because they want to be fed. That's how you can tell if an angelfish is happy. Angelfish should always be hungry. Look at that. You saw that? They should always be super aggressive eaters. So that's how you can tell if an angelfish is happy. Why are my angelfish kissing? Well, they're kissing. I want to say yes. That is. Now they could be sparring, two males sparring, but for the most part, you will see two angelfish kind of locking lips, and that's a breeding behavior. I believe it's the female testing out the strength of the male, so they lock the lips to see if he's worthy of spawning with her. Will two male angelfish fight over a female during spawning times? Most definitely. Over territory, I've seen it, but if with the lack of a female, usually male angelfish do fine together. Will angelfish kill each other? They don't intend to kill each other. They only want to get the other fish away. But if your tank is too small where the other fish can't get far enough away, the aggressor male will continue to badger the other male until he's dead. Not that he's trying to do it. He's just trying to get him to move out of the area. But like I said, if the tank is too small, that there's no other area for that male to get out of, he will end up dead. Do angelfish attack guppies? They don't attack guppies as in they want to beat it up. What they will do is try and eat anything small enough to fit in its mouth. And a full-grown angelfish can fit a male or juvenile guppy in their mouth. Female guppies, a full-grown female guppies, that's a little bit on the big side for an angel. Not saying they wouldn't try, but a male guppy or a juvenile guppy most definitely is on the menu. Are angelfish good beginner fish? That's now here's where I kind of wish I didn't feel the way I did about angels, because I really love angels, and I would not be able to have just one angel, right? I would get multiple angels, and then what happens is angels will breed, and it's kind of overwhelming. So if you keep in mind if you keep just one angel, yes, an angelfish is a good beginner fish. Now, when you get to multiple angels, then I would say no, it's not a good beginner fish, because now you have other kinds of things going on that you may not be prepared for as a beginner. How many angelfish should you keep together? All right, so if you have a 55-gallon tank, I say you can keep 6 angels together. But here's the rub: you keep 6 angels together, guarantee you there's, and you keep them, you do your water changes, and you keep them healthy and happy and fed, guarantee you they're gonna want to breed on you. And then there's a whole another story. So a 55-gallon tank, I say 6. I've kept 2 angels in a 20-gallon tank just for spawning purposes. I think at least a 29 for 2 angels. You'll see 2 angels in a 29, but that's just for spawning, guys. It's not for, like, you know, any other reason. It's just for spawning. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. How long do angelfish live? 10 years, but I'm be honest with you, most people accidentally kill the angelfish before they hit the 10-year mark. I've never had one that lived 10 years. They, you know, a lot of things happen. Power outages, ammonia spikes. Sometimes fish just die. You know, it's written in their DNA. They got an expiration date. The longest fish I ever had was 5 years. Well, that's it for my Let's Google Angelfish. I hope that I could help somebody out there in their endeavors keeping angelfish. And like always, guys, that's my time. So take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your fish.